Hello guys, how you doing? I hope you're all having a fantastic Thursday. Now of course, as you're all aware, the inventory restorations is now underway. Group A, B and C are all getting access to their characters and we're all being given back our legendaries. Now, there's actually a couple of weird and wonderful things happening with people's legendaries and how they're actually getting them back. It seems to be that not only people are getting the legendaries back that they lost, but also people who didn't even have their characters wiped are also getting given back legendaries that are absolute god rolls. And of course, it would not be Outriders without them fixing something and breaking something else in the process. So there's been a post that actually someone's been getting level 77 items given back to them in place of their old legendaries. We're going to touch on this a bit more into the video. So People Can Fly actually made a Reddit post today, and this is what they had to say. Update 6th of May 2021. Inventory restoration for Group B characters is now underway and will complete over the next day or so. As a reminder, here is what you can expect to happen. Then it says, please see the further details section for more info here. As for who will benefit from these restorations, it will be people in Group B and Group C who lost a legendary item up until the 20th of April 2021. That includes the Group B characters that lost gear but were still playable. Players may have continued playing on these characters since they were wiped. And also Group C are essentially all the other players in Outriders gaming population who did not encounter an inventory wipe. For example, players like me, who we could continue playing a game completely fine. It also says, important reminder, as we are unable to conclusively distinguish Group B from Group C players, both Group B and both Group C players will benefit from the restoration. Therefore, if you did not encounter an inventory wipe, you may well receive up to 20 god-rolled legendary items that you may have previously lost to a bug or sold to a vendor. So basically, long story short guys, because they can't tell the difference between Group B and Group C, if you sold a legendary item to a vendor before April the 20th, you're going to get that same item given back to you, but it's going to be a god roll. Now personally, I hardly ever sell my items to the vendors, but even so, I still managed to get the Juggler, the Guillotine, the Torment and Agony pistols, Sergio's Beret, and the Cannonball helmet given back to me as all god rolls. Now you'll see in this screenshot here that some people have actually been given back 5 or 6 of the exact same legendary over and over again, which doesn't really make sense in my opinion. And on top of that, as I said before, some people are actually getting broken, insane legendaries that are item level 77 given back to them instead of obviously item level 50. That not only goes for weapons but also for armor too. You'll notice that these two guns, there's a Death Shield, item level 77. The firepower on it is 257,000, and then there's also an Inferno Seed here that has also 257,000 firepower, also item level 77. Now I'm not sure why these people are getting these guns. Obviously you can't even get item level 77 and they can't even equip them, so they're pretty much useless. So as always, it seems that Outriders are updating the game and fixing it for people, but for other people they're getting their stuff back, but it's such high level that they can't even use it, so it's basically pointless and they haven't benefited from the update at all. But that being said, it wouldn't really be Outriders if they updated the game and everything worked correctly. I feel like at this point most of the player base, including myself, just hopes for the best on an update because it's almost certain that something else is going to break. You'll also notice here that the Sergio's Beret is also item level 77 and has an armor value of 29,230. Once again, this is completely and utterly useless and you can't equip it. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below guys. Have you been given back legendaries that are far too high level for you, or have you been given back legendaries that you actually didn't even lose in the first place? Are you like me where you've been given back legendaries where your character wasn't even wiped? I'd really like to know, so let me know in the comments down below. I would also like to know how you guys feel about the game and the state that it's currently in. If I'm completely honest with you, my willpower to endlessly grind expeditions for gear is kind of wearing thin. It's not too bad at the start, but when you've done hundreds and hundreds of expeditions for that one piece of gear and it's still not dropping, it kind of gets beyond the joke. Personally, I'm going to be playing Biomutant when that comes out on May the 25th, and I know there's a good few of you in the Discord server that have also been talking about it and mentioning it. That's definitely going to be a brand new change of pace, and I'm all for it at this point. But that's going to be it for the end of the video, guys. I really do hope this is a sign of change for Outriders, and that now there's kind of a light at the end of the tunnel and everything's getting fixed, and hopefully the game can keep progressing progressing into a great game. I would like to know if any of you have quit. Will this update actually bring you back to the game, or you're just done for good? Please let me know in the comments down below. As I said earlier, I'm going to be playing Biomutant on the 25th, so you can expect plenty of videos on Biomutant in the future on the channel. As always guys, a link to our Discord server will be in the description of the video. I want to give a big shout out to everyone who came for movie night yesterday. It was very successful and I'm glad you enjoyed the film. And other than that guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.